Hey guys, recognize this intro? Of course you do, because this is the extra video 6 of Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. And fast forward a whole bunch of years later, and I'm actually doing Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends, but I'm using this intro. Why? Because it's still badass to this day. No matter how much anybody could say otherwise about 5 Extreme Legends, this intro right here put the game on the map. And 5 Empires had put pretty much the Empires game on the map completely. Because it was practically the best Empires game in the entirety of the series. I mean, 8 sorta was good. The only thing that killed it was the slowdown. And that's the main thing that killed it, was the lag and slowdown. But whatever the case, folks, I chose to do Dynasty Warriors 5 because Dynasty Warriors 5 Extreme Legends I already had, but also I've done pretty much most of them, and I'm doing 9 right now, Monday through Wednesday, so I'm trying to get as much of the series done as humanly possible, which leaves 8 and the very first game as the last 2 left, provided Koei doesn't make another numbered game. But one thing is perfectly clear. You will be seeing a lot of old school action that Dynasty Warriors 9 just does not have in Dynasty Warriors 5. And just think, yeah, you have to buy these 2 games standalone, which is 5 Extreme Legends and also 5 Empires too. But at least you can get bonuses off of them. So for the time being, we're going to do a Musou mode, and believe it or not, the Musou mode is relatively short in Dynasty Warriors 5. I'm not kidding, it's shorter than 6. There's about maybe 6 battles of the whole entire game for each character. I'm dead serious. And I've only managed to beat a good number of people. I mean, what can you say? I hadn't had time to do much because there was so much things going on. I was playing Persona, I was playing other games, and I haven't actually focused on this. But here's the thing. Oh, and also my capture card is not my capture. Yeah, my capture card is actually, messing up. No, it's not really my capture card, but rather the AV cable that's attached to the capture card. But I've managed to get a good number of people out of maybe 60. The roster gets bigger in 7. I swear it does. So if you're missing a whole lot of people, they haven't been released until 7. And Pang Da, the guy I'm playing, doesn't make a comeback until 7 Extreme Legends. Dynasty Warriors 6 was a damn mistake. But nonetheless, folks, we'll do the Legend of Pang Da. And probably this is the only guy I'm going to be doing.
I am Pang Da. I intend to bring peace back to my land of Liang, along with the mighty Ma Teng and Ma Chao as my allies. We recently fought alongside Dong Zhuo to rid the land of the Yellow Turbans. However, that same Dong Zhuo is now a bigger problem for Liang than the Yellow Turbans ever were. Although he may have been our friend in the past, he has now turned against us. We have no choice but to eliminate him.
Pang Da, we're off to meet up with the Coalition and overthrow Dong Zhuo. We'll make that villain pay for all the suffering he's caused in our home of Liang. I will take down Dong Zhuo's bases. Pang Da, I'm leaving protection of our main camp up to you. When that time comes, we'll join together and launch an all-out attack. The land of Liang is our home. We won't just stand here and watch it destroyed by the whims of Dong Zhuo. Let's go, Pang Da. We'll protect our home with our own hands.
Well, it's time for us to start the first battle, which is the battle at Liang Province. I made a mistake last time in Dynasty Warriors 7 saying that this battle wasn't in the past games. Well, it's in this game, actually. Also, in case you're wondering what happened to the gems I would normally have, well, that's because that's also a thing that I have to find on the hard difficulty in free mode. So on that note, I probably will have to, you know, get the location of wherever the location is. I'm gonna put whatever's found here that's not found at the end of every battle. And I'll actually put how to get the red hair harness that I happen to have in my possession in the description as well. So on that note, the whole point of this is to defeat Dong Zhou before reinforcements come around. And they will, and it'll make the battle harder. However, it'll give you more experience to work with. After all, I am doing this on normal. And by the way, there's people asking me why I normally did the Empires and... Okay, let me rephrase that. Why I did Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, 6 Empires, and Dynasty Warriors 4 Empires on... Actually, no, I didn't do 4 Empires on easy. I did it on normal. But at 5 and 6 Empires, they asked me why I did that on easy. Real simple. Easy will give you unlimited saves. So if I'm in the middle of a game and I all of a sudden get interrupted or something happens where I have to leave for work, I can save and pick up where I last left off. And that's the thing that Dynasty Warriors 7 no longer does. I mean, 6 has the interim saves, 7 does not. You have 3 saves in normal, and after that, that's it. So what we're trying to do here now is to cut off reinforcements from the capital. Unfortunately, past me will end up completely forgetting about that fact as soon as I get out of this base. And I'm going to tell you why, because I made a terrible mistake. That's all there is to it.
In fear before Pang Day.
It's not like I wanted to forget. It's when I was playing, I thought I actually captured the checkpoint. You'll see in just a moment. I make a mistake. I thought I captured the checkpoint when in reality I did not. And if I would have done so, Dong Zhuo would not have gotten any reinforcements in. So with that said, I was killing Bull Swear because I thought he would be the person in charge of the checkpoint. But instead, he's not. Oh, and by the way, sorry if my capture card is like glitching out, but that is the AV cable again. Sorry about that. And I should have went into the base, captured it, and took the checkpoint that's there. But I didn't do it because I didn't think about it.
My lord, enemy reinforcements are assembling in the southeast. Destroy the enemy base and hold off their reinforcements.
And also, this came about before I did. Oh yeah, by the way, I have the Musou Rage. That's something that was in Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. And if you've seen my Empires playthrough, it's pretty much the same thing here. The X and triangle button is going... No, X and square, sorry. Is going to be your attacks. No, let me rephrase that. The triangle and square is your attacks. X is to jump. B is Musou.
It's about time I face the...
You have guard, but you don't have a counter system, but more importantly, you don't have a lock-on feature, which is another reason why I screwed up. Because I'm so used to the lock-on feature on Dynasty Warriors 9, coming back to this game, it kind of feels a little bit sluggish. But hey, it feels a lot better in a way also, because it's something in my own element. And then I actually ignore the fact that there was a checkpoint that I needed to get, but I should have gotten it. Unfortunately, past me didn't get it. Because I was trying to stop those checkpoints. And had I stopped the checkpoints, you want to know what I'd have got? Less trouble. However, I would not stop them if I were you. Like, if you were in a low level, you're going to need all the officers that you could possibly get. And once you kill all those officers and all the guards, that's more experience for you at the end of the battle. Well, that didn't hurt. And that's because of the fact that I had multiple defense boosts. We've captured one of the checkpoints at least. And I got another defense boost. Fantastic. And by the way, while I'm on the subject of trying to find weapons, look on the bright side, ladies and gentlemen. At least when it comes down to the weapons in Dynasty Warriors, and the items as well, at least you could break them open in boxes. As opposed to Dynasty Warriors 4, which, yeah, you could do that there, but the problem of the matter is, it's a special box that is pretty much contained somewhere out of the way that'll make you go out of the way and almost risk a timeout just so you could go and get. Well, for the most part, we're actually capturing all the bases, and I thought that the enemies, I saw that the allies actually took the checkpoints. I honestly did. They captured the bases. I thought they captured the bases, but I thought they also took the checkpoints too. Oh, and Dong Zhuo is here for a reason.
Never fear. I will lead the way to victory.
And that reason is he's the commander. And normally when the bases are all taken, Ma Teng is going to attack. And yeah, I just got myself a life up, by the way. That was a permanent upgrade to my health.
There's still plenty of work to be
so
done.
By the time I'm done with this, I will be strong. Oh no, they're no longer confused. As I was saying, by the time I'm done with this, we'll be able to defeat Dong Zhuo. However, seeing as how the allies are riding on a wave of momentum, and I forgot that checkpoint. Ooh, I forgot both of those checkpoints. Like the dummy that I am, relying on the damn computer.
These degenerates don't stand a chance against us.
And I forgot that checkpoint too. Ooh. So now there's going to be new checkpoints in the place of the old ones I killed off not too long ago. So now I'm going to have to go back and kill all the rest of those troops. Hey, good news is that's experience for me. Bad news is that also puts Ma Teng in danger. Because you see, if I would not have actually forgot to get to checkpoints and relied on the enemy officers, I would have actually gotten this battle over with. Dong Zhuo's forces would not have been cut off. No, would have been cut off. I would have also had to fight Lu Bu, but no, wait, I don't think I would have had to fight Lu Bu. He's not in this. Believe it or not, he's actually not in this battle. He's actually going to be in the Battle of Hulao Gate, and surprisingly, we're not going to take that battle on. No, I'm not. And I'm going to tell you why, because there's 6 select stages that each officer takes. Not everyone's going to be going through the same battle. They'll probably go to the Battle of Liang Province. Some may go to the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Some may actually do fight Hulao Gate. And some may actually fight other... oh god. Well, there goes Hu Xuan. Sorry about that. That's my fault. I accidentally got him killed because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing.
we got?
But as I was saying, there's going to be some people that's going to actually go to different battles. Like, for instance, they'll even start off with Chengdu at some point. But, for the most part, there's going to be 6 battles between each character. And all the battles have been unlocked. So on that note, there are going to be some repeats, there are going to be some unique ones. And I'm just checking for any other officers that happen to be near my main officer. And there he is.
Treachery shall not go unpunished.
And I'm going to use that medal on Dong Zhou, just for the fact of me saving that. By the way, that medal will show up after every 100 kills, so that would be a good thing to have. Let's see, I'm going to hop on. That's not red hair, but... Oh wait, that was red hair. Oops. I just left my horse behind. Alright, let's pick up this life recovery, and that's the only thing we need to pick. Well, and the arrows, might as well. Although, arrows are not as effective in this game as they were in Dynasty Warriors 3. And definitely as they were with Dynasty Warriors 4. Let's see, there's nobody there, that's my horse. I just have to make sure. Yeah, that's my horse. So I'm gonna hop on red hair, so that won't bother me, and I'll just go straight to Dong Zhou.
Now is our chance. Prepare to attack.
And despite the fact that we lost a bunch of... Oh, wait, hold on. Li Ru, we're gonna have to kill him too. Come here, Li Ru. We're not done with you just yet. And you die.
Some battles you win, and some battles you lose.
Hey, get off me! By the way, they are smarter in this game too. I mean, in normal actually. The enemies are anyway. They will not just stand there and let you dice them up. But at least it will give me a good start. Because once I end up beating this game on normal, I'll at least have somebody strong enough. Because normal will give you more bonuses. So I can take on the higher difficulties. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do that in this playthrough, and I'm going to tell you why.
You've been training hard.
Because that would be a lot of monotonous training. Just so I could actually do a good bit of damage to enemies. And they all tend to fight back. As you can see, I will be bombarded.
I won't lose a second time.
So, I should have worked on this, but I was playing other games. One of which being Cyberpunk, much to my dismay. No, much to my dismay, it's not the name of the game, it's actually Cyberpunk 2077, but still, I was playing that. So I should have been working on this game. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I got my hands on a Rage Medallion, and I'm not afraid to use it. In fact, I've almost got Dong Zhuo right where I want him. And somebody took out an enemy checkpoint. Oh, same rules apply here, too. If all the enemy checkpoints have been taken, Dong Zhuo, or anybody who's happened to be the main commander right now, will end up retreating, and they will leave. It's not like Empires, they'll just stay and fight. No, in Extreme Legends, if you capture all the checkpoints, they'll leave and retreat. And if they retreat, then, well, guess what? The battle's over. Same rules apply if you lose all your checkpoints. So on that note, we're done here.
We have brought an end to the tyranny of Dong Zhuo. Now the lands of Liang may return to a life of peace. This just goes to show that the warriors of Liang are not to be trifled with. However, the land is vast. It is only a matter of time before another Dong Zhuo rises to threaten the land. We must prepare ourselves for when that time comes.
And with that, we got ourselves some duplicate items. We got some points from killing off some of the enemies. And we needed those points to level up. But more importantly, we've got some more weapons. Fantastic! Ooh, I definitely want that poleaxe because it's got an evolution gem. And an evolution gem will give you a rage medallion every time you kill 100 enemies. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys in part 2 of Dynasty Warriors 5. As seeing as how we're playing as Pang Da, the obvious thing is we're going to be going to Tong Gate. Peace out and take care.